I'm sure you've heard of VOO and Chill, but have you heard of VOO, Chill, and collect monthly premiums along the way? This is going to be one of the strategies that I deployed during my retirement years to essentially write myself a monthly paycheck off of my VOO shares. And if you drop a comment down below, I'm also going to give you my personal early retirement strategy guide. Just drop a comment down below and I'll personally send it to you, no strings attached. And while you're down there, it would really mean the world to me for you to hit that like button and the subscribe button. It really helps this channel grow more than you know, guys. And of course, I am not a financial advisor, guys. Go do your own research on the markets and on any stocks that I talk about here on the channel. Though this is not a community that we are building here where you copy somebody's trades, right? That is absolutely ludicrous. But let's get into today's video, guys. And we're going to be talking about this concept of VOO and Chill and then how I believe the VOO Chill Collect Premium is a lot better of an option. And a lot of people have no idea it even exists, right? So first, let's just quickly talk about what VOO and Chill is. Really simple. Dollar cost average into VOO, buy it on a weekly basis, buy it on a monthly basis, how much you can afford. It will sit on your hands for 20, 30, 40 years. Boom. You have a nice juicy portfolio that you can retire on and start selling off your assets and, living your life. Boy, you ain't taking my shares like that easy. Hell no. Right? So basically, we can see that VOO has always come back and hit, all-time highs. That's personally part of the reason why VOO is so, a lot of people love to jump into it. Now, of course, past performance isn't indicative of future results. We could see, when we dropped here in that 2022 range, it took a long time to get back, right? It took a couple of years, right? Even here in April, not that that took long back, but 2 months, right, to get back to our all-time highs. And we've been chugging along here, right, which is absolutely fantastic. And basically, you're buying shares every single month or every single week along the way as a VOO and chiller, right? But what we can actually do is sell options against our 100 shares that we already have. And a lot of people don't know that this is actually something that you can do with any stock that you own 100 shares of. Now, let me kind of walk you through it because you've probably had terrible experiences with buying options or options trading. And when you think options trading, you immediately want to click off this video. But just bear with me for a couple minutes because I promise you, this is going to be something that you definitely want to go research a little bit more into. I discovered this about 5 to 7 years ago from Warren Buffett doing this strategy, and it has totally shifted my mindset on the markets and how we can collect premium, whether it's going up, down, or sideways. So first thing I'm going to go do is I'm going to go to the trade VOO options, okay? You're going to need a whatever brokerage you use. I like to use Robinhood here for educational purposes. I don't use Robinhood anymore. Personally, I like to use Fidelity. I like to use even a little bit of SoFi Invest, even though it's crappy. But primarily, I like to use Fidelity right now for many, many reasons outside the scope of this video. If you're interested in learning more of that, click the first link in the description. But the first thing we're going to do is we are not a silly little options buyer. What we are is a smart options seller, right? We're going to click the sell button and then we're going to click sell call. All I'm saying here is I'm willing to sell 100 shares. That's it. I'm willing to sell 100 shares. Now I get to name my date too, which is really, really cool. I can go 4 days away, 11 days away, 18, 25, 32. All right, let's just go about 30 days. We're going to write ourselves a paycheck. So we'll go out to February 6th, which is 32 days away. Now, all I'm saying here, fam, is I'm willing to sell 100 shares of my shares of VOO on February 6th. Okay. Now, some of you might be jumping, Pete, what do you mean? I don't want to sell my shares. Oh my gosh, I don't want to sell my 100 shares of VOO. Well, let's just walk through it. Let me show you guys how this is, and then you can decide for yourself if this is something you're worth exploring and taking up more of your time. Right now, we're just going to assume right now that you own 100 shares of VOO at $630, which is the current market value. Let's just say that your cost basis is probably lower if you've been DCAing into this over the past 10 years. Okay. So what's the strategy? Well, we're picking a date. Again, for me, I like to go 30 to 45 days away when I'm doing it on like ETFs and stuff. The premiums are a lot better unless I'm doing a weekly SPY wheel. But again, outside the scope of this video. Now, what I'm saying here is I'm willing to sell my 100 shares of VOO on February 6th for a price that I choose, okay? And listen, everybody got their price. I don't care what you say. Everybody's got their price, okay? Do we want to sell for 640? Do we want to sell for 645? Would you sell for 650? Your 100 shares that you just bought for 630? What's your price, right? Now, why would we do this? Well, we collect something called a premium when we're doing this strategy. So if I was going to sell my shares for, let's say, $640 I just bought for $630 in a month from now, I would collect about, let's just say between the bid and ask spread, usually you're going to get filled somewhere in the middle. We'll just say 450, 475. We'll say 475 you would get filled for. You'd collect $475. Obviously, not financial advice. Results vary. This is just what I'm seeing on my screen in this educational example, okay? So we collect around the midpoint, around $475 in premium on this trade. What, Pete? What are you talking about? Let's map this out and let's talk through this, guys, okay? Because especially if you're learning about this for the first time, which you most likely are with this strategy, I want to make sure it's clear for you. I map everything out very simple in my 2 premium calculators, okay? You can get these for free as well as my full trade log template by attending the Ark Options Strategy workshop. That is the first link in the description. You get 90 minutes of training, way more in depth than this video, plus my premium calculators for free. But I'm going to type in 475. I am collecting this from a options buyer, okay? Let me show you something cool. I haven't hit it in a while. Juice. Okay, that's called the juice button. Welcome. All right, so I'm collecting $475 from an options buyer on this trade. That's where that money is coming from, okay? Now, this is not free money. You are taking on risk here. Now, what is that risk? Well, you are saying you're willing to sell your 100 shares at 640, okay? So let's continue to map out this trade. Actually, I should be on the covered call one. See, it's a little early, guys. I hope you had a great New Year's. 475 of premium, right? Our strike of the option, that's what we're willing to sell our 100 shares for, right? What did we say? $640, right? We're putting 640 right there, $640. Our purchase strike price, just for this educational example, we're just going to assume you bought 100 shares of VOO at $630, right? That is $630, right? Boom. That is a premium return of about 0.75%. We're just around 1%, right? How am I getting that number? $475 divided by $63,000. Because if you bought 100 shares of VOO that at 630, it would be $63,000. 100 times 630. We got this, right? That's how you're getting that. Now you are collecting that on a monthly basis, right? Essentially, right? Now we'll walk through all the risks here because they're important. I want to make sure you set reasonable expectations here. I'm not one of these guys here on YouTube that's going to say you can make $10,000 a month with this trade, $30,000. It is totally relevant on your skills, on how much money you actually have. This whole strategy is based on how much money you have. Listen, guys, you've heard it before. It takes money to make money. A lot of people say, oh, that's not true, because they try to sell you some stupid thing that's like a get-rich-quick thing. It's not going to work. Listen, the reality of a situation is this. It takes money to make money. And if it doesn't, if it's like, oh, you can flip 1,000 into 10,000, you're taking on a tremendous amount of risk, and most likely that $1,000 is just going to come in people like mine's pocket, all right? So with that said, let's talk about the risks of a trade like this, okay? Risks and education are key before you do anything, okay? First things first, let's say, what are the potential outcomes of this trade? Well, let's say on the 6th, VOO is trading sideways. It's trading below 640. It's trading at 635, 630, 639, right? That means it's not trading at 640. That means you are not buying, you're not selling your 100 shares. Right? Your shares are no longer collateralized and they are returned back to you because it's not trading at $640, right? The second thing that can happen, and this is the big risk, you need to be made aware of, is that let's say VOO is trading at 650. Let's say VOO is trading at 650 on the 6th. Well, what's going to happen is your shares are going to get called away. Fancy term for me saying that your shares are going to be sold, okay? Your shares are not going to be sold for 650 that it's trading at. Your shares are going to be sold for what you said you were going to sell them at, and that is $640. So when you look at the premium calculator here, this is essentially your max profit potential, right? So you bought your shares, let's say today for 630. You sold an option saying you're willing to sell them for 640 in a month, right? You got a nice return, premium return up front that's given to you. And if you end up selling your shares a month from now, you would collect an extra $1,000 in profit, right? That's the difference between these two share prices on 100 shares for a total profit of $1,475 on this trade, or a 2.34%. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Pete, I don't want to sell my shares. Well, there's a couple ways that you play this. Number one, if you genuinely would lose sleep over the fact that you lost your shares and sold them for a profit, then don't sell options on them. I treat selling options with one purpose in mind, to be able to lock in real tangible gains, treating it like a business, to reinvest profits back into my portfolio. And if you genuinely do not want to lose your shares, you may not want to sell options. But if you do have a price in mind and you still want to, like, you know what, if it hits 650 or 645, let's say, fine, I'll do it. I would totally lock in those gains. It must have had a crazy run up, and I think that's a great time. There might be a pullback on the horizon, and I would totally be fine locking that in. Okay, now let me show you what that would do to the covered call calculator. Let me grab this. This is if we did that strike price. I'm going to do this one now. Right, so let's say now we're collecting, we're doing the 645 strike price. All right, now we're collecting less premium on this. We're collecting, let's see, between 240 and 400. Let's just call it 325. Let's just say 325. We're collecting about on this trade. Right, we're collecting $325 from the options buyer. Our purchase strike price is 630. We get less of a premium return. We're only getting 0.5% in a month here, right? However, look at what our total return potential is. Now our profit on the shares has jumped by $500 for a total profit potential of $1,800, right? Because now if we sell them at 645, we're locking in more gains because we have a higher strike price that we're now selling those specific shares for. So you kind of have to weigh these risks for yourself, okay? But you will understand that, for example, you're essentially manufacturing an extra dividend for yourself on a monthly basis with shares that are literally just sitting there, really not doing much for you. And you could do this on pretty much, for the most part, every single stock that you have 100 shares of. Now, there's a cool part about this is you can also get into stocks at a discount and collect premium just for saying maybe you would buy them and earn interest on your collateral. So I want to invite you to learn more about that. Click the first link in the description of today's video. There's a 90-minute training called the Ark Options Workshop down there for you. And at the end of that training, just for giving me your most valuable asset, your time, I'm going to give you my 2 premium calculators that I showed here, as well as my full trade log template. Guys, remember, sell options, collect premiums, repeat. I will see y'all tomorrow.